So you were able to verify your business. Congratulations. Whether you did it by phone number or with a letter in the mail, now your business is verified and you can start editing all your options and features. Now, once your business is verified, it's still going to take up to 3 days, 3 whole days for it to populate on the maps. So don't go trying to look for yourself immediately. You're not going to pop up. But it should take no more than 3 days. Give it some time. You'll show up. So you're going to go back and log back into Google My Business right here. And then the login button will show up right here. Log in, and this is your primary home dashboard. All right. So the first things we're going to do, we're going to go to this little section right here called Info on your business. And that's going to be the majority of what you're going to do for your website. For your Google My Business listing. Sweet. So edit your business name. Make sure you got it right. Make sure you spell it right. And then here are your categories. So like I said, you're going to have a primary marketing, you're going to have a primary category. And right now we're just using marketing agency. And you can add a whole bunch of other categories. So let's go ahead and do, advertising agency, website designer. You knock yourself out, right? If you're a bar and grill, accounting school, accounting software, knock yourself out. Like I said, you may or may not show up, but you get the idea, and you can keep going for quite a few of them. But Google's going to verify these things. So just make sure you're advertising for things you actually do for a service or product. Don't fake it, please. Now you just hit apply. And then right here, now you're going to have a pending status right here as it shows. Don't freak out. I don't see very many times that this doesn't get approved unless your strip is lying about your business, but that's good to go. All right, next, your address. Make sure that's correct. All these little pencils, that's what you click on to edit. And there's your map if you need to move the little dot around or whatnot if you messed up, right? Here's your service area. Once again, those are the places you work in. So Ozark, Alabama, fantastic. And places now, people in this location, if they are inside Dothan, Alabama, and they Google marketing agency, it'll pop up. Plumber, it'll pop up. If, say, for example, they live in Webb, Alabama, and you don't have Webb on here, but you're the closest plumber to them, you still have a right to show up. Your chances just go down. So like I said, add as much as you want, add as little. It's your call. You get pretty creative. You can always edit this as needed. And there are forms of data that I can show you. They'll let you know, hey, this is where the most amount of people are asking for your service. All right, so as you make changes, you're gonna see pending. Don't freak out. You'll get alerts if they don't go through. Next is your hours. Simple, straightforward. Open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays. Knock yourself out. You can do some crazy. We open up at 8:30 and we're closed at 10 a.m. And then you can add hours in between that. So you can get, depending on the type of business you're running, you get pretty creative, whatnot. Just add your hours. So we're only going to be open on Mondays. Hit apply, wait for it to go through. Then I'll show you close. There are special hours. These are for holidays. So confirm hours. We are closed, and then add new date. 4th of July, Christmas, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. Have at it. All right, there's a new feature called your short name. And let me go over this in a little bit detail. So your short name is for another way for people to find you. So if you got a really long business name, where because sometimes you just didn't think about your business name when you got it in this type of detail. Think of it treat it like a hashtag. This is how people are going to find you or another touch point people can use to search your business. So, and it's only one person can have one variation of a short name, and that's how that's going to work. So two businesses, especially their competitors, can't have the same short name. So you can change it 3 times per year. Knock yourself out and get pretty creative. Google will try to give you one for the sake of it. We're just going to take the one they're going to give us. But for me, when I was part of the beta test, let me show you this. I went ahead and took the short name. Alabama's best digital marketing company. So, I mean, hey, I was able to take it. Now it's mine. So that's there. Pretty cool, right? Sweet. If you have your website or you're using the free Google website, if you have a website, make sure it's there. If we're going to use the free Google website, we're going to go over that in a later video as well. If you have an appointment URL, make sure that's in there too. Most appointment booking services will work well with integrating with Google, and it'll show up on the maps as a way for you to make appointments. So like if you are a hairdresser, you're going to want people to make appointments. It's going to sync really well with your Google calendars, and it will sync with some other third-party camera calendars as well, like the Samsung calendar or the Apple, whatever feature they use for their calendar as well. It syncs pretty well. So if you already have things in your calendar events, it will correspond with them to make sure it fills in the right amount of time and space. And that's up to your provider. So this can be, if you use it, fill it out. Now, from here on down, depending on your business category or services or what you're listed as, these listings will change from industry to industry. And these are the basic attributes right now that are here. Services are pretty good. You want to click there and add your services. So, for example, on my Google AdWords, Google Analytics, website, social, I got to actually categorize this better. But this is how this comes up. There's your services. So you're going to want to fill this out, prices, ad description, get as detailed as you can be. Because the way you're going to show up on these services, these count as ranking. So if you label them wrong, your services won't show up for people to see. So make sure you got that going just right. Product descriptions. I don't sell products. I could kind of use it if you are a shoe store, jewelry, candles, Mary Kay provider. You're going to want to use this as well. Now, if you notice right here, it says beta. It's still in beta. There's a lot of beta going on with Google right now. Some of my clients have certain features that are on here, some of them don't. Until I know more about how these are working with ranking, use them if it's available to you, but I'm still playing around with some of these features as well. Cool. Oh, I forgot phone number. Make sure your phone number is right. Attributes are also random. You can have a whole ton of attributes or you're going to have none. Among attributes, you're going to see things like what type of payments do you take? Credit cards, cash, checks, no cash, Visa, MasterCard, things like that. Do you have a public bathroom? Do you have parking, private parking, public parking, parking in the structure, shaded parking? Do you have handicap parking? Do you have a handicap accessible bathroom? Things like that. As Google learns your business, it's going to give you different attributes. So this is something you'll want to come back and check later on. Right now, I'm neither a veteran nor am I woman-led, so neither of these apply to my business. Business description. Make sure you don't go too crazy. You don't need to be telling your life story about your business. You're only going to get 750 characters anyways to fill this out. Just be quick and direct with this. Don't put your phone number in here. This does affect your organic ranking and paid ranking, so make sure your description is going to lead towards the type of clients you're going to want to market or advertise yourself to. Opening date. Have your opening date. When you do that, you're going to get cool little icons. Google's going to give you the icon for new business, local business icons, 1-year anniversary, 2-year anniversary, things like that. So that's pretty neat little deal. Now right here, add photos. We're going to go over that in a different video. We're going to go over the website stuff in a different video as well. All right. If you are out of business, or you're closing, or you just don't want to be online anymore, this is where you go mark as permanently closed or remove listing. Don't touch that. Don't mess with this, because once you get rid of it, it's gone. It's gone. This Google Assistant calls, don't mess with that. If you have a marketer that's using call tracking, like I do for some of my clients, this is where we're going to integrate that. Store code and labels. Be careful with this information. That's where we're going to be. This is mostly it's advanced information. It's mostly for your marketer to use, and I may or may not go over these in an additional video. But for the main part, this right here, don't worry too much. Now there are tutorials on this. I may go over them later on, but right now we're not going to worry about it at this time. All right, and that should pretty much conclude this part of this video. If you have any questions or concerns, hit me up. I'm Tony, Pathfinder Digital Marketing. Thanks.